So they say the best things in life are when we're just our authentic selves, and I tend to be a little shy, so camera time, I'm so glad I found out finally how to do a video where the video is on the laptop. Because I would watch a lot of YouTube videos and think, well, there's a lot of people that are maybe shy like I am, and that's why they do their videos where they'll have like a slideshow or they'll just talk about things that they see online. And tonight I'm feeling sad because, you know, I've been trying to date and find the right guy, and I've watched a million of the videos on YouTube. I unfortunately, don't have family to like ask questions or get advice from. So I have to turn to, reading articles and YouTube videos. But, at the end of the day, those are still people that, care, I believe. They're trying to tell people, the best thing that they think is to, and obviously some of it, because there's no, clear-cut dating rules. And by the way, the reason why I have this screen on a Christian website, because, I've decided that I want to start a YouTube channel that will be, obviously showing that what's most important in life is God, but that how maybe throughout the day, like what I'll do in my videos is to, when I'm talking and then something comes up, I'll bring up a verse of a Bible verse or something, or just, just so that we're always reminded, because basically I was an abandoned baby and I'm estranged from my adopted family. So basically God has been my source, and there's only one family member from that adopted family I'm still in touch with. And so anyways, it's definitely a reminder to people who even, who maybe are in touch with family members, but maybe not on the best terms, or just whatever a person's situation is, that no matter what, if they ever feel like someone doesn't care about them, and trust me, this has taken a while to get to this point, because I wasn't raised like going to church and stuff like that. Like my family stopped going to church when I was in the 3rd grade, and basically I found, or actually I believe God found me through my writing. And so like because of that, I've turned more and more to God. And I've read a lot of things where it says pray to God and talk to God throughout the day, and at first that seems strange to me, because I'm like, what if, for a while I was like, does God really exist, this and that? But as I've actually listened to that advice and actually have, taken time to talk to her more, like there was one video that made me feel really, really good. This one lady basically said that, no matter what's going on, and if you hear that crunchy noise in the background, I have a dog and she's chewing a bone, so that's why it's, if you can hear it in the background. But anyways, basically, she had said that, when there's times when God really wants us to draw nearer to him. So basically she said that, like, if a woman's single and she wants a man but she's still single, then God wants father-daughter time. And that, when I first heard that, I guess it must have been something I needed to hear at that moment, because I just started crying, and this wave of realization came over me. And it was a good feeling, because what does a father do? A father is supposed to make a daughter feel like she's so beautiful, so valued, that yes, she can be herself. Like, the one thing about myself that's been so hard is the last relationship I've been single now for about a little over a year. I've obviously been dating, but I don't really consider like a real relationship a relationship unless it's lasted at least a month, and 2 months is more like it. And none of the guys that I've dated in this past year have lasted over a month, so I think the longest one was like 3 weeks or something. And so anyway, I feel like a father teaches me things that obviously a guy can't in a relationship. And I also I'm very big on metaphors. So I look at like every part of our lives is like having a separate cup of water. So like, you know how you might hang out with a friend and all of a sudden it feels like you're giving all your energy to that person, and by the end of the time you spent with them, they're all in a good mood, and then you're just like, okay, I want to go home because they weren't like bringing any positive energy, or and not because they're a bad person, but maybe just because they didn't have enough positive energy to give you, because that's why they needed you in their life to begin with. But anyways, that's how I believe every aspect of our life is. Like the relationship, you know, cup of water, if we maybe made too many mistakes in past relationships and are need to learn from those mistakes, like, you know, people that have cheated, people that have, you know, been too needy, people that have, you know, not shown enough love, which, because basically whenever we're giving something to someone, we're actually filling our cups also, because it's like they, you know, God says we sow the seeds, or we sow our own seeds. So basically, if we're giving good, kind things to other people, then we get them back, you know, tenfold. And so basically, I believe the times that when we're single is because we need our relationship cup refilled, because, you know, whatever, maybe we didn't, like I said again, maybe we didn't give enough in that last relationship, or maybe someone took too much from us, and we, you know, so we have to get to the point where we meet people that have equal cups, because what are our friends? They say friends are a reflection of who we are. So when friends reflect us the best, then we're constantly, ideally it should be where we're constantly filling each other's cups of water back and forth, so they're never empty. Like they say, like a friend divides the sorrows and multiplies the joy. Like when someone's sad, they're there to hug them and make them feel better. And when someone's happy and they won something, then the friend's so excited for them, no jealousy, and just wants to take them out to dinner and like celebrate, or something that's just makes them feel good to show that they really are happy for their friend. Anyway, I think that's a good place to end this first video, just as a beginning, so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, I add kind of verses in, and if there's a verse that I really want to remember that I think would be good to bring in, then I'll actually bring it up on my screen. But for now, it gives you an idea of like how I want to talk about just life in general, my experiences, and adding in some things that are from the Bible, you know, like I said, where we sow our own seeds. And anyway, so I hope you like this video. For those of you who are just all about real talk, like that's what I want my channel to be. I'm not trying to do anything flashy with all these cameras. I mean, more power to people that have those web skills, but I just, and yes, I could hire someone or I could learn it, but I think anything we do in life should be something that feels enjoyable and feels like we're just being ourselves. And the Bible also says those that have hearts like children, and when we're children, we just, you know, we get excited, we want to go paint, we want to draw, we want to eat some ice cream, whatever it is, and just whatever makes us feel good in the moment. And we're not overly analyzing anything, stressing over anything, worrying whether, so, you know, we're just being ourselves. And that's because then other people feel like they can be themselves. And anyway, so on that note, if you like this, I really hope you like this video. Please subscribe. And I'm hoping to be able to make, you know, at this rate, maybe I can make a video a day, and that would be really cool. And you guys will hear more from me. And I also, please do leave any comments, any of your favorite Bible verses, or any of your just favorite quotes or inspirational things in the comments that will help me and other readers or listeners to this, you know, YouTube channel as well, because that's truly, I said I was going to end this video, but I had a few more things I wanted to say. Basically, I believe in life that the one thing we're meant to do is exchange energy, which is love, which is God. That's all we're supposed to do. We're supposed to keep refilling our cups in all aspects of our areas of our life. We're supposed to remind people to eat healthy so that their healthy cup is good. We're supposed to remind people to, you know, love ourselves more so that we attract, because we attract that which we are. Okay, guys, I could go on and on. This is why people told me I should have a radio station, but you know, better yet, a YouTube station, because this way, I just feel like people have more access, because then there's the search engine and people can find your videos more than, you know, a one-time radio show where, you know, maybe they won't be able to find your interview or whatever you did. So anyways, no, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to put down radio show hosts because they're awesome. I'm just saying YouTube is a different venue. It's a different way to reach people and to have people reach me as well with their comments, because there have been quotes I've read that have truly changed my life. Like one quote, I read it and then I'm like, wow, and it's so profound. So maybe that's what my next video will be focused on more too, is quotes. So thank you guys, love you guys, and please subscribe and please like, and I'll be back. Take care.